Happy Friday and welcome back to another Blaze Friday Coffee Q&A, where we are answering real questions from real Black female founders. I am Jasmine, the founder and CEO of Magnolia and Penn Consulting. I am a business coach and an educator, and I specifically serve new Black female entrepreneurs as they explore and enter entrepreneurship. So coaching them through the process of working from bringing their idea from idea form into launching into the marketplace. And I am so excited to be your special guest host. So our first question reads, how long did it take you to find your rhythm in business? I feel like I'm winging it most days. And if I'm being honest, I also sometimes feel like I am winging it on most days. When I think about what has been helpful in helping me to find my rhythm, I've thought a lot about auditing where I'm spending the majority of my time in business, but also like where I spend my time during the day, because I am still working a 9 to 5 while also trying to grow Magnolia and Penn. What I have realized is that for me to be in a good rhythm in my business, I have to sometimes have to maximize my time during my 9 to 5, because working 9 to 5 and then 5 to 9 is not realistic for the lifestyle that I want to live. And so a lot of me finding my rhythm has been finding the little pockets of time where I can make a deposit or investment into my business. That's 20 minutes, it's 30 minutes here, it's an hour here. On Saturdays, it's sometimes longer than that. And I think that probably took me, I don't know, probably at least a year, if not a little longer, to find a rhythm that felt good. I think in my first year, I was trying out a lot of different rhythms, trying to figure out which rhythm felt good for the season of life I was in, for the lifestyle that I knew that I was already living, and how I wanted business to complement that lifestyle. And so I think for everyone, it's going to take different amounts of time, and it's around playing with what works best for you. Our next question says, which email marketing software should I use? I'm new to this. I think there are a lot of different email marketing platforms that are pretty comparable in terms of what they provide and what they offer. I personally use ConvertKit. I like ConvertKit because it gives me the opportunity to like automate and schedule my emails that I send out to my list. There are opportunities for me to build events or webinars where I can get paid like through that platform. I also love Flowdesk. Like I love the templates that Flowdesk sort of already has pre-built. I also know a lot of folks who use MailChimp. I chose ConvertKit mostly because it's free up to like your first 1,000 subscribers. And so unless you've got already 5,000 subscribers, I would lean towards probably finding an email marketing software that allows you to use some really great tools within the software up until a certain number. And so if you're just beginning to grow your list, if you can find a free tool, the free tools usually are going to get what you need. They're going to be able to give you what you need. So the next question says, I feel nervous promoting my business because I work a 9 to 5. Should I be discreet or just go all in? So I think it could go a lot of different ways. And I think ultimately, whatever decision that you make is going to be up to you. I'm fortunate to work in a 9 to 5 space where my coworkers and my supervisor, I have really great relationships with them, both inside and outside of the office. And so I was very forthcoming with my supervisor about being an entrepreneur and being in business, and he's been really supportive of that. But I also recognize that everyone doesn't work in an environment where you're close with your coworkers or with your supervisor, or you feel like you have the capacity or the ability to do that. And so I would say read the room. You know your coworkers and your supervisor and the company that you work for better than anybody else. And so there may be benefit to being discreet, and there may also be benefit to just going all in. I think ultimately, when it comes to promoting your business, with or without a 9 to 5, like you've got to feel confident being able to tell people what you do, who you serve. And the more practice you get in doing that, the more comfortable you become. And so I've gotten lots of reps in being able to just talk about and promote my business to folks both in and outside of my 9 to 5. But I think that regardless if you're working a 9 to 5 or you're not, that like you should be promoting your business, even if that means that you're not promoting it at work. And our last question is, what are creative ways to find help on a budget? Man, budgeting, still learning how to do that really well in adulting. I think ultimately, I love QuickBooks as a tool. I think it's a really powerful tool. Mint.com is a great like personal tool that I've used in the past. I've also previously invested in like a financial coach. Has helped me sort of build some of the discipline and strategy for that. I think that if you're looking for someone like a professional to help you, then I think QuickBooks has a particular like paid experience where you can get advice from a CPA. And so that may be a place or a tool where you can look if you're looking for a professional who works in the finance space to really be able to help you create, manage, stay on track of the budget they're using specifically for your business. I have been a part of the Blaze community since October 2020, when I was invited to speak at the first Blaze Winter Summit. And that is when I guess I officially joined the tribe. I have absolutely loved like being connected to Casey and to all of the dope women that are a part of the Blaze tribe. When I think about being in spaces, particularly for Black women, where I feel empowered, where I feel safe, where I feel full of joy and life. Blaze has always been that space for me and has continued to cultivate space and remind me of the importance of having those spaces, particularly as a Black female founder. And so I keep coming back. I keep coming back to engage in Table and Tribe. I keep coming back to the summits because those spaces are so necessary, I think both in and outside of business. And so they keep my cup full, both on the business side, but also I think just like in life, it just keeps my cup full. So I mentioned earlier that I support new Black female entrepreneurs as they explore and begin to enter entrepreneurship, and I coach women from idea to launch. I support women via my VIP weekends. And so we spend a weekend together or 8 hours together working through you being able to identify your mission, your vision, your values, and being able to accurately tell your story, help women to find their lane and debunk the myth that whatever market or industry they're in is saturated, help them to find their unique lane and begin to own the expertise and authority that they have and the unique perspective that they are contributing to their given industry. And then spend a lot of time thinking through what are your business goals and what are the practical actions that you can take to accomplish those goals over 30 days, 90 days, 6 months, and a year. To date, all of my VIP clients have made progress on their 90-day goals in 60 days or less, and they have all accomplished their 30-day goals within their 30-day mark. And so what I firmly believe is that when, particularly when you are new in the entrepreneurship space, when you have clarity and confidence about who you are, who you serve, and how you're adding value in your given industry or space, that it gives you the opportunity to dream big, but to think practically and realistically about the steps that you are going to take. And it gives you the confidence to actually take those steps and see the progress that you want to see. If you want to continue to connect with me, the easiest way to find me is on Instagram at Magnolia Penn with 2 N's Co. Or you can find me on my website at www.magnoliapenn.com. That's all for this Friday's edition of the Blaze Friday Coffee Q&A. I hope that you found my perspectives helpful and look forward to catching you on the next episode.